Hey guys, this is Stephanie and I am Stacks on Stacks on Stacks. Welcome to day 7 of the Spring to It Videothon. Today I'm going to be talking about if I wrote a book. Now here's the thing, you guys. If I wrote a book, it would probably be not good. I really can't spell. Like, even with like all the spell check things we have nowadays, sometimes my spelling is so bad. Like, even the spell check's like, I'm sorry, I really have no idea what you're talking about. So there's that. But spelling aside, I just don't know if I am a writer. Like, I know people that just have a passion to write books, and all I think is, I don't have that. Like, I love to read, and sometimes I get good ideas. I won't deny, like, there are times I'm like, I would love to read a book about time travel with, like, elephants and giraffes, and they switch bodies, or, you know, whatever. Like, I come up with these ideas, and I'm like, that would be so cool. But then it fizzles. I have zero follow-through, and I'm just not meant to write a book, I don't think. I really don't think I am. I know so many booktubers are like, yes, this is what I want. I want to be an author. I want to write a book. I'm going to talk about books. I'm going to talk to people, and I'm going to write a book for the people. And I'm like, that's fantastic. I will read that book. Maybe listen to that book. I don't know. But I don't think I will be writing that book because I'm just not a writer. I'm just not. I don't think I have the patience. I think I could take the critique if an editor goes back and they're like, we're going to scrap the second half of your book because you suck. And then we're going to change it so that the elephant becomes the alligator and the alligator becomes the elephant because that's how it should have been the whole time. Duh. Yeah, I wouldn't really mind that kind of criticism, but at the same time, I think I'd be like, it's my story, I'm going to do what I want. And I'd probably end up not, you know, editing a book. I also don't know how well I would do if I was a booktuber, which I guess I am. And I put a book out there and like half of Booktube hates it and half of Booktube loves it, which is what it's going to be for any book. Like, even your favorite book, you're going to find people that don't love it unless your favorite book is Harry Potter, which everybody's favorite book is Harry Potter because everybody loves Harry Potter. But outside of Harry Potter, half the people will hate your favorite book and half the people will love it. Like, that's just what it is. That's writing a book. And I feel like if half my friends on Booktube were like, yeah, this wasn't good, that might hurt my feelings, maybe. But, you know, at the same time, I feel like I'm not a writer. I am a lazy person. I'm not going to write. But I'm going to share with you one writing idea I have had. If I write a book, which I don't think I will, but if I did, it would be about my grandmother. This would be my dad's mom. She's currently 93 years old and she lives on the farm all by herself. Now, she probably shouldn't be living on the farm by herself. She has some health problems, but that woman is bound and determined to die on that farm. She's actually threatened to die on purpose and then haunt me if we take her off of that farm. So let's just leave her on the farm. I would write a story about my grandmother because she is insanely interesting. She had a really interesting and fun life. She also is hilarious and a little nutty and crazy, and I love all of those things about her. I go see her about every 3 weeks or so. She lives maybe an hour west of me, and I give her a massage because that's what I do, and I just talk to her, and I have learned so much from her, and not even like learned life skills and how to live life. I'm okay there. I've learned, like, I learned about her parents. I learned that both her parents were actually adopted. So she's 93, so she was born in like 23. I can't even do math anymore. What are we in, 2018? 23? 24? I can't do math. Why do I suck at math? I suck at math. She's born in the early 20s. And so her parents were actually born like in 1880s or something like that. And her father was actually born in the Mexican territory before it was America. And he had a Mexican father and a Cherokee mother. And the Mexican father went, and the Cherokee mom was not allowed to raise a not 100% Cherokee baby in the encampment. So she took him to the closest town, which was somewhere in Colorado, I think, and put him in an orphanage. Because, yeah, I guess she didn't want to kill him, which that was nice because now I'm here. So he grew up in an orphanage in like Colorado Springs or something along those lines. Now her mother came over from Spain with her 2 brothers and her mother and father, but her parents died on the journey over from Spain. So what would happen when parents would die, they would stick you in Ellis Island, and if you were kids and you didn't have parents, you'd basically have to sit around there and wait till somebody comes and adopts you. Seriously. Now they did have some money, so this family came adopted and was like, give us all your money. And they gave them some, and then they wouldn't like give it back to them. They would just take it and do not nice things. So when my grandmother felt that when my great-grandmother felt she was old enough, she took what she had scraped together left of the money and she went west. And somewhere along there, she met my grandfather and they stayed in Trinidad, Colorado, and they had 9 children together. It's a lot of kids. They were very Catholic. And there's where my grandmother's story starts. And she was raised in the Depression. She's the kind of woman who will fight to get what she wants. And she's never been good at people saying, no, you can't do that. No, you're not smart enough. No, you're too Mexican. Nothing like that. She just goes ahead. She says what she thinks. She gets what she wants. She's completely amazing. Crazy, amazing. I would love to write a book about her, but like I said, I don't think that I would be a good writer. But there might come a day where I change my mind and I'm like, you know what? Her story should be told because it's a pretty sweet story. That is all I have for you guys today. I would love to hear what you would write a story about, like a brief synopsis. Let's not start the first chapter of our novel here, but let me know down below if there's something that you would like to write a book about. Now, side note, with my grandma's story, I would probably fictionalize living crap out of it and add things here and there to keep it interesting, because though her life is super interesting, I'm sure there are some dull bits where I need to say, you know, and she can lift a house over her head or whatever. Don't forget to check out everybody else's channels as well. I will link down below Brews and Reviews, Brooke Clark, Christina's Journey, Danny Buxton, and The Story with Serenity Dawn. And you too can take part of this. If you would like to make a video, I would love to watch it. Please make your video and then tell me down below it's made. I will go check it out. And if you want to do one of the other day prompts, those are all down below as well. Feel free to do that. Feel free to like, feel free to subscribe, and feel free to come back tomorrow because I'll be here. Goodbye.